Welcome to part 13 of the best mods to use in Lethal Company, starting with a mod that blew my mind. This is the Facility Meltdown mod, and it changes the entire gameplay when you take the apparatus out. If you decided to take the core battery out of the facility, you only have 2 minutes to escape and take off from the planet before you get completely vaporized. A lot of effort has been put into this mod, as things like custom warnings, red flashing lights, and new voice lines can be played to add into the atmosphere. Take a look.
Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent. All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Now remember, you only have 2 minutes to get out before you get blown into smithereens, plus the ship is made to automatically leave after the explosion. So yeah, really happy to see this mod, as this is how the apparatus should function in my opinion. Try this mod out with your lobby and friends, as this mod needs to be installed by everyone else for it to work. Next up, a very cool quality of life change called Better Spray Paint. Now who doesn't love the new spray paint that was introduced in the latest patch? Well, it is now improvised and made better than ever. A few features will be unlocked after installing this mod, such as spray paint will never run out, which can be toggled in the config file if you don't want this. You'll get increased range as well, and also the ability to erase any spray paint by holding the use key, which is E by default, and left clicking. It also adds in sweet things like tweaking the sound effect to make it more bearable, and several changes and bug fixes to make the spray paint work more consistently, look better, and feel better to use. Now all players must have the same version of the mod installed, or the spray paint will not sync properly among each players. Up next, this is one of the best mods to use if you are into cinematic shots. This is the LC Cinematic FreeCam, and thanks to Vice for recommending this to me. By pressing the button C on the keyboard, you enter a free roam state where you can fly anywhere you want without the HUD. Do note that this is completely separate from your main body, so your main body will be staying at where it was left off. Now aside from that, this actually makes it awesome if you are trying to get that screenshot or view that you are looking for. It can be used while outdoors and even indoors if you want to. A very great mod that isn't for everybody but gets the job done for some. Now speaking of mods that isn't for everybody, do you watch Jujutsu Kaisen? Because if so, this is the Malevolent Shrine in Lethal Company. Just a small treat for those JJK fans. It can be selected from the terminal and you'll be able to see a really cool shot from Season 2 on the terminal, plus a freakish looking Sukuna on the monitor while orbiting. Upon landing, you'll be able to walk around the shrine in this new map and enjoy the beauty of the environment. FYI, there's nothing much to do here except for exploring around, so yeah, a really cool homage for JJK fans, just thought I'll throw it out here. Next up, I guess it's time to showcase this mod, as many of you has been asking for it. This is the Minimap mod. It shows you every single detail you can know outside and within the facility, from monsters' location, map layout, scrap locations, and turrets, mine, and doors. Now yes, this is extremely game breaking to use, so please only use this if you really need to, kinda like me when I'm testing out things and also other mods, because this will ruin the core experience of Lethal Company for you. But if you really want to use it for a normal game, which I would again highly recommend not to, you can always disable important indicators like monster locations, scraps, and many more. This menu can be brought out by pressing F1, and you can also toggle the minimap on and off with the F2 key. This is a client-sided mod, so it only works for you if you installed it. Now on the opposite side of the minimap mod, wanna make Lethal Company more immersive? Try out the No HUD mod. After installing this mod, pressing F6 or typing hide HUD will hide the UI on the screen, which includes your chat as well. This will allow a more immersive experience if you don't want any hand-holding, a must-have for hardcore enthusiasts. Again, this is a client-side mod, so it will only work for those who installed it. And of course, there are many more mods that you need to know about, so click here to check out some of the videos that you are currently missing out on. I'll see you there.